Maglev train. Maglev train. Maglev train is coming in China nowadays. I mean, maglev train is not new. It is old concept. Train without railway track. Can someone has believed that a train can move without wheel? A train must be having wheel to move. Okay, but wheel has limitation because wheel has to move. Wheel has limitation, and train go can go maximum 300, 400 speed maximum. That is the limit, practical limitation. If someone make a trial, that is different thing. But the wheel has to rotate, so that is the limitation for the train. In that way, aeroplane is faster than the train because it does not have any wheel when it is flying. It is purely flying in the sky without any wheel, and its speed can go. I believe its speed can go up to 13,000 kilometers. I'm saying because Russia has tested its missile that is 13,000 kilometers per hour. Okay, means it has unlimited speed. If you go in space, then those rockets they move at 59,000 kilometer per hour. So if you have a wheel, then it has limitation. But in the space, it does not have limit. Anyway, now China already have a maglev train that runs with magnetic field. Magnetic field. I'm not talking about electromagnetic field. I'm talking about magnetic field. Train runs with magnetic field. Maglev train. Levitation. Magnet levitation. Levitation means something that is stranded, not connected to anything. So this is the wall, this is the surface, and this is the higher wall. Something is stranded in between, hanging in between, not touching the higher wall, left wall, or ground. Maglev train, magnetically levitation. That is the maglev train. Okay, if that is the case, then China already have maglev train that is running for 32 kilometers in Shanghai. I believe China has maglev train, Japan also have maglev train, and France or one more country, three countries they have maglev train. So maglev train runs in magnetic field. Okay, and if this is the track that it has, track means not the railway track, this is the side that it has to run, then train will be little up from the track, and then it will move like this without touching the track through magnetic field. Maglev train. Okay, if this is the concept of maglev train in Shanghai, from the Shanghai airport to the city center, that comes 32. I have not gone there. I have went to I went to Beijing though. There was no maglev train. In Shanghai there is a maglev train, and it is not touching the ground, little bit up, and it goes 32 kilometers in 7 minutes. 32 kilometers in 7 minutes means it will go beyond, it will around 300 kilometers per hour it would be. But I have seen documentation, it crosses 400 kilometers per hour also. Means from beginning it ramp up the speed up to 400 kilometers per hour, then come down 430 40 kilometers per hour. In that sense, it reaches in 7 minutes. Now China has a plan to increase this maglev train, and that would run at 1000 kilometers per hour. So it may run that much speed people may not see from the naked eye. Means it will be very high speed. It can run in open air also. I believe in a tunnel or something they will run that 1000 kilometers per hour, and that will be in the not touching the ground. That is the China nowadays. There is a nearby country called India, the where population is higher than China. Area is one third of the China. And new Prime Minister came, Mr. Narendra Modi, in 2014. He promised bullet train. And I believe in his first tenure only, he made a tie-up with a Japanese company, claiming that bullet train would come in 1 or 2 or 3 years. And between Ahmedabad and Bombay, the bullet train would run with wheel. I'm not talking about maglev train, bullet train with the wheel, with a speed some 200, 300 kilometers per hour. and it was expected with a delay or something. I believe it was expected by 2022 or 2023, but no one knows that where that bullet train gone. First of all, India does not have any technology. It has train for past 150 years, more than 200 years, around 200 years. Train is there, but train is running at a speed of what it was running at British. Even worse, train get delayed by 4 hour, 5 hour, 10 hour also. But the speed is same, more or less. One or two new Vande Bharat train or some train that has come new, which can average speed is 80 kilometer per hour. 80 kilometer average speed. I believe from Shanghai to some other place there is a bullet train running that is on a wheel, and its average speed is more than 300 kilometer per hour. Same is from the Makkah and Medina. In Saudi Arabia, train runs at 300 kilometer per hour. In Spain also bullet train is there. Then Eurostar is there from France and England. Eurostar train is there. There are many bullet trains are running. In China we talk, in Japan bullet trains are there. I heard that in Indonesia also bullet trains is running nowadays. In Malaysia also. But in India, and I was seeing Prime Minister quotation by 2047, India will be a kind of developed country. It will come in developed country. Development is happening. It is India is already a developed country. India is number one in population. Number one in hunger index means out of 125 country, 111 is in hunger index means it is reaching the maximum in hungry people. Okay, people do half of the people they do not have do not have two time food. Many people they eat 4 time, 5 time also. 2 time food they do not have. Okay, so by 2047, when Prime Minister is talking about India will become a developed country, I believe it will be one by developed country. Means it is moving in that that direction. That is bullet train. It is moving at bullet speed in that direction. What I should say to these people, I don't know. Prime Minister, honorable Prime, we cannot say anything. We carry respect for him. Being a guardian of the country, we carry respect to him. But he should not lie. This is what we expect from him. When I believe 10 years back, when this bullet train concept came, then 10 years is over. See the adjoining country is China. How much it is doing? Okay, what is Maglev train? That we will see first. Okay, and then we will close the discussion. So the scenario is that 1,000 kilometer per hour at a speed, Maglev train, magnetic levitation based means train that is hanging in the air, not touching the ground. So that is the concept of the Maglev train that is coming in China. Okay, so I have magnet. I really have magnet. Okay, so I do really have a magnet. Oh, I said yes. I have two magnets. Okay, I have magnet. A magnet has property that it would repel or attract each other. So this is the magnet. Now these two are magnet. Okay. Now I am keeping like this. Hope, hope. They connect each other. They attract each other. Now I reverse it. Okay. Now see. Now I'm connecting, but it is pushing. I'm trying to connect, but it is pushing. What about this side? Okay. I believe. Okay. Okay. Anyway. So description is okay. So it is connecting. So if this proves that this is called North Pole and this is South Pole, connecting. Okay. Now I'll do this way. Okay, so it is not connecting. In fact, it is pushing. So one is North Pole and one is South Pole. North Pole, South Pole comes to near to each other, then they attract it. But if north pole and north pole, it is pushing. Okay, it is pushing, but here it is connecting. Okay. Okay, so train runs in that fashion, maglev train. So maglev train is something like, if consider this is the train, if this is a train bogie, train has bogie, right? Now this train has a bogie. In that bogie, there are four magnets connected. One magnet at this side, one magnet at this side, one magnet at this side, one magnet at this side. Four magnets are connected. Consider this is North Pole, then they make it South Pole fixed. North Pole, South Pole. Then this is South Pole, this is North Pole. So North Pole, corner, South Pole, corner. Now this train is standing like this. So consider this is North Pole, then this is South Pole. Then this is South Pole and this side North Pole at the corner. Now this is track. So there are two sides. If the train is standing here, then this is one track side, I mean this side, and one track is this side. So if I take top view, then this is track on this side, track is like this, track is on other side. Okay, now train is standing and track is here and track is this side. On the track again there are two magnets exactly in opposite to, if magnet is here, so I would say magnet is here and magnet is here. Magnet this side, this side. This is North Pole and this is South Pole. This is South Pole, North Pole, South Pole. Then corner is North Pole and another corner is South Pole. If that is the case, then on the track there is a magnet. Now this magnet is North Pole. There is another magnet at South Pole. Now magnets are kept on the track at the exactly same distance. If this distance is k meter, at k meter magnets are kept on the track, both sides. Now this side, if it is north, then magnet is north. If this side magnet is south, then here this side on the track, if this side magnet is south on the track, the magnet is south pole. If this side magnet connected to the train bogie is north, then here magnet connected on the track is, it is south, then it is south. It is north, then it is north. It is south, then it is south. It is north, then it is north. Now see the condition. Now north and north, they will try to push each other. Okay, deflection. Whereas this north is seeing this magnet as south. This magnet will attract this magnet. So the magnet that is on the track, that is south pole, and here it is north pole. Magnet on the track, here it is north pole. From north pole, it will try to push away and and this side south pole and south magnet, this will try to push away. Train will be stand there only and it will be away from the ground, because there will be another magnetic field that will keep it up. Okay, maybe full north pole down and then north, but it happens in different way. Okay, anyway, now if this magnet, they push each other and this magnet is pulling this magnet, because this is south pole, this is north pole, this will move like this. Okay, when this train is reaching here, then this is south and this is north. At that moment it will switch the polarity. Here it was north pole, north pole, south, north pole. South pole is pulling this train along its own direction, and south pole, it is deflecting from here. So both sides it is getting energy to move in this direction. This north pole, deflection. North pole, attraction. Similarly, south pole, deflection. South pole, attraction. North pole, deflection. So the train would move like this. It moves like this, it reaches, this north pole is reaching the south pole. Whereas this is north, south on the track, south, north again. It is distributed like this. Now, south is reaching to the north is reaching to the south. Immediately when it is reaching there, it is changing the polarity. The past polarity is positive, north pole, that is always north pole only. This south pole tweaked to north. Now north, and this north tweak to south, south, south. And here it is south pole force. That on the train, this is north pole always fixed. This is south pole always fixed. But on the track, it is changing its polarity. So earlier, here was the south pole, here was the north pole, here south pole. This north pole will change into south, and this south will change into north. So south, south, north, north. Here north was there, earlier there was south. It will change into north. And earlier here was south, south. Here north, earlier it was south. South change into north. North, north again deflection. And it is south here. And earlier it was north. North will change into south. South, south, the same. Same here it will also change. Again it will move. Okay, if moves, then it is reaching this north is facing south again, and south is facing north. At that moment, it will change north, north, south. Again, it will move. Okay, one because of attraction, one because of deflection, one because of deflection and attraction. This side again, deflection from here and attraction from here, deflection from here and attraction from here. It will keep moving, and top side it will changing north, 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 whatever previous was there, so that this one will keep deflection only, and southward whatever was there, it will change into permanent south what it has crossed. So permanent deflection from this side, and it will keep on moving, and it will be stranded in the air because of magnetic field only, and it will move very smoothly. Mind blowing concept. If it is that, it is free, right? Only changing the polarity, it is not free, because the train in the train magnetic field is generated through current, and here the magnetic field is generated through the current. So current is the expenditure. So expenditure is there as form of the current. But we are running from the current, we are running the electric train where wheel is rotating. With the current, they are changing the current into magnetic field. Whatever the electromagnetic current, what we see in our house, electricity is coming. That electricity through the coil, they are generating the magnetic field at that moment. So it is the train is eating magnetic field and converting into kinetic energy. Magnetic field is it is eating electricity and generating the magnetic field. So rather than from if electricity train runs, then electricity is converted into wheel rotation. Electricity directly into kinetic energy. Electricity into magnetic energy, and magnetic energy to deflection means kinetic energy. Okay, but big point is it would run at 1000 kilometer per hour in a tunnel. It can run without a tunnel also. But at that moment, people would be distracted. 1000 kilometer per hour, if something is running, it will be distraction. So in a tunnel, it will run. No research, no experiment in India. If if something new has to come, then it has to come from Germany, it has to come from France, it has to come from China because China is neighbor, so they don't go to them. Then it has to come from Japan, then it has to come from United States, United Kingdom. Here people are good to take monthly salary. I am not saying this. It was published in China only that Indian are very good in assessing their monthly salary only. No invention, nothing. 200 year Indian Railway is considered as one of the oldest railways. 200-year, not even bullet train is coming. High speed engines are coming from foreign only. Nothing, nothing. This is Indian National Congress, now Bharatiya Janata Party. Only to please people with train will come from Japan, electronic voting machine will come from Japan, and take it, enjoy it, and give me the vote. I don't know how long it will go like this. India should stand on its own backbone as far as research is concerned. This is what I feel so.